Hey guys, it's Lori. I'm not going to be spending much time on camera today because, well, that's why. But let's just see if we can't make something like this from one of these. This isn't done. I still have to embellish it, which I was just in the process of kind of figuring out. So I'm going to go through that step with you after I show you how I did this part. So let me just start by saying that it's really hard for me to show you my supplies. So that's the reason I don't normally show my supplies. I tried doing that, it never works out for me because I always end up using different things. So here's a few of the things I'm going to be using. There's a hot glue gun sitting behind me. These are my finger protectors. I got a whole basket full of stuff right here. I got a basket full of stuff right here. Some of which I know I'm going to use, some of which I might use. These are the wire thingies or the stems from flowers. I popped the heads off, I saved this part, and I'm going to be using these. So yeah. I mean, I also have some sticks in here. I took a stick, I found a stick outside for free, cut it up to the length I wanted, and yeah, free sticks outside. I have more. I have all this. I mean, like this right here, this is an old arrangement that I pulled out of its little pot that it was in. I may use some of those flowers. I might use some of these spooky flowers. We'll see. Let's just go with it and just kind of figure it out as I go. That's my way, so let's go. I'm gonna use this styrofoam thing from the Dollar Tree, as well as this infinity scarf from the Dollar Tree, and I already have one that's cut in half because I already used the other half, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Second half, I'm going to be using some of these stems from the flowers, like this. Probably going to be using this little thing, a couple of leaves, a stick, and these little pins right here. I don't even remember what these are called or what they're exactly for, but I bought them to make a wreath with the styrofoam wreath form once with burlap, and they work really well. Since this is styrofoam, I'm going to be using these to hold my fabric on or to help hold it on. Maybe some wire cutters. These I use to make my little frilly things that I don't know where I put. Oh, here they are. Here's one that I made with the paintbrush. Put it on there, wrap it around, pull it off, and that's how it turns out. That's what you end up with. I'm not sure if you can even see that really well, but there it is. I'll go ahead and make one really quick, show you how I do it. Where's my wire? Okay, so there's usually one end that's a little thicker than the other. I think I cut that piece off of this one, so this probably isn't going to be as long. You start it out, whoops. When you start it out, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get the very end wrapped around because you're going to need something to attach it to your pumpkin with anyway. So you can leave some of it stick up. Just bend it around and wrap it around. Just like this. Pretty easy. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Don't have the greatest background in the world. And it doesn't have to be perfect because, well, this is supposed to look like nature, right? And nature isn't always perfect. So pull it off of there and that's what you have. You can stretch it out, shape it however you want. There's that. Probably going to use a little bit of black tape. I have some floral tape, but I really hate floral tape. Hate it. So we're not going to use floral tape. Black tape works for me. First thing you need to do is, this is supposed to be a stem, I guess. Look how easy this is to pull out of here. Watch. Oh, this one's gonna stick. Seriously though, it's a toothpick. It's stuck in there with a toothpick. I'm gonna throw this out. I'm not gonna ever use this for anything. Now watch, later on I'll say, what'd I do with that? I could use that for this. I just like to stick my scissors in here I just like to make the hole like this. It doesn't have to be. What's gonna go in here is your stick. So once you're all ready to put your stick in, it'll shove right through there real easy. So I don't want it to be bigger than the stick necessarily, but this will be fine, just like this. Okay, next, I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of talking through it, I'm just gonna put some music on and let you watch what I do, because I've seen this on other videos too. So it's not necessarily really a tutorial. It's just me showing you what I'm doing. So we got this covered. Now, I like the looks of it with the twine wrapped around it, but you don't have to do that. You can leave it just like this if you want to. I like the twine, so if I can find my twine, I'm gonna wrap some twine around it. Just kind of feel for the indentations and follow those. Wrap it around like this and follow the indentation. I'm going to trim it off. I don't want to cover the hole or I won't be able to get the stick in there. Let's just go ahead and put the stick in. Kind of take a look at it, figure out which end you want to point up. Shove it in there. There we go. And if you want, you can put a little hot glue around it, but I'm not going to because it's gonna have plenty of hot glue around it by the time we get all the embellishments on anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about the stick. done with the twine, and you end up with a not very attractive area right here around the stem. But that's okay because it's going to be covered with embellishments. I'm going to put some little flowers and stuff like that on it, put some of my leaves in there, stuff like that. Or if you didn't want to do that, you wouldn't have to. You could just tie a bow around it and hide it that way, or you could wrap it a little bit with twine, or you could even wrap the whole thing with twine if you wanted to. So yeah, you wouldn't have to do the embellishments. So I might actually not do the embellishments on this one and just show you the one that I did do the embellishments on, which is right here. Here's this one all done. And I may just do a little bit of twine around the base of this one and see how it looks. I did, by the way, try a raffia bow and I hated it. So I don't think raffia looks good with the twine. So I went with the twine bow instead. But yeah. Hey, if you like the raffia bow, go for the raffia bow. This is all about what you want. So however you like it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and do this one up with some twine. Okay, so I think that's all the further I'm going to go up with the twine, but like I said before, you can go up as far as you want to. I stopped here. I might go a little bit further, but I stopped here because I want to put on my little curly-cue looking thing, and I need to decide exactly where I want it. I am going to go ahead and unwind some of this. I haven't glued it down. I haven't attached it. I'm going to unwind it. So, see, this is how I craft. Trial and error. I'm going to attach my curly-cue first, then I'm going to wrap my twine. Okay, so I like to use the black tape. This is going to be covered anyways. I think Winston wants to come inside. All right, so here's this. I decided to go with a couple of leaves just to kind of hide the area where that's actually attached a little bit. And I might possibly do the twine bow. I'm gonna make one and see if I like it. my second one, and it's a lot simpler. I might actually, the hot glue's not quite dry, but I might actually trim these little tails a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to leave them for now. But this is the second one. I'm actually really happy with that. What do you think of this one, honey?
Yeah, I like it.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you like better? The one with all the flowers or the one without?
I want with.
You like the one with the flowers?
Yeah.
All right, so he likes the one with the flowers. What do you guys think? Do you like the one with the flowers or without? Give me your honest opinion. I want to know. I like them both. So, which one do you like better? I'm going to make a third one. Not sure how I'm going to make it, but these are my pumpkins. All right, guys. That's it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.